Gaffer, Elliot Bennett put out some sad news, I believe it was yesterday. His father's passed away. Our thoughts are with you.
Yeah, of course. He rang me probably lunchtime yesterday. We had a bit of a lengthy chat, and yeah, really sad. I mean, he's been poorly for a little while, and I don't quite know what you say when a lad rings you up. You know, he loved his dad. I'm not saying everyone doesn't love that, but he really loved his dad, and his dad was a big fan of his. Followed him everywhere, and really sad day yesterday when he rang me. I don't know what you can add to it really. Sad day for him. I asked Elliot if he wanted to come in, if he wanted to stay at home, if he felt as though he needed some time off. He's at home today. I think he'll be in tomorrow, and I think he'll be alright for the weekend, but I'll probably speak to him sometime tomorrow. We're sort of hoping he's going to come in training tomorrow, but yeah, really sad for him. He doted on his dad, and his dad doted on him as well, so yeah, very sad. But the boys will rally around him, and I no doubt his father would want him to be available and play at the weekend. We just need to wait and see what sort of frame of mind he's in tomorrow when he comes in, and you know, throw that loving blanket around him really.
If he does listen to this, everyone at the club, our thoughts are with him, and if he needs somewhere to turn, he's got lots of people he can speak to.
Yeah, no, he's got lots of people. He's got lots of people he can turn to. When you're a young man, it's very difficult when you lose people early in your life, and we went through some moments yesterday of me losing my mother and my father at early age, and you know, you have to find the strength. You have to, because there is no other way around it. You've got to find the strength to do it.
Gaffer, how are the lads today? Has it been like maybe a free week with the changes you were able to make in the cup competition?
Apart from the centre backs, yeah. I mean, obviously in that area we needed to have some strong centre backs. It was a really young team the other night. So the four lads that went and played, we were able to do a little bit more with the rest of the team. But it's been a little bit stop-start, I suppose, because of Elliot as well. But yeah, we've managed to do a good chunk today, and if Elliot's in tomorrow and he's okay, we can finish it off tomorrow.
How difficult is it planning for a team like Ipswich when you look at the numbers of people that brought in over the summer?
I think they'll pretty much have an idea of their team. Their team won't change dramatically, even though there's lots of players, because Paul's already been through that and made lots of changes. So I think we could probably guess a good 8 or 9 of their players. So we have to work on the theory of what we think their team will be.
I was just looking at some stats earlier. Their strikers on 8 goals. Just from a manager's point of view, how do you what's the advice you give to your players when trying to deal with someone who's in form?
Well, I think first and foremost you have to work on the basis of strengths and weaknesses, which is what you do all around the pitch. The lads will know everyone they play against, strengths and weaknesses. They'll know that. By the time we complete Friday, it'll be crystal clear for all of them. So it's not just on a striker, it can be on the right back, the central midfield player. They'll all know. And of course, a few of them would have played against these players before, so they're going to have a decent idea of what they're coming up against at the weekend.
Are you surprised with their league position?
Well, we can talk about this all the time. I mean, for a start, it's not for me to talk about somebody else's league position and only worry about your own. I think it's a fantastic club, Ipswich. It's one of those great places to go, play your football. Tremendous crowd there. You know, one of those real great grounds where there's going to be a great atmosphere at the weekend. So good for our lads to go there, play there. Similar to last week at Bolton, and then previously before that at Sheffield Wednesday. So, you know, these clubs are tremendous clubs, and Ipswich is is no exception.
I know you gave us an update on Josh Villa and Josh Daniels, but the rest of the lads, how are the rest of the lads?
Every time you ask me this question, I look up at that board, don't I? It's just to make sure that I don't miss anybody out. The only other one we've got a little bit of a knock is Nursey, and we'll need to see how he is tomorrow morning. Other than that, everybody is pretty much okay. Nursey and obviously Elliot.
Thank you very much.
Pleasure.